Good morning, kids. How are you? I hope you all are well. Okay, let's start today's session with the topic flame. Flame is a region where combustion of fuel takes place, right? You can see in this picture, the picture is given to you, and now, okay, now in this picture, you can see this flame is a region, it is the top of the wick where combustion takes place. Now, flame is produced by those substances which vaporize on heating, while those substances which do not vaporize, they do not produce a flame. If the fuel is vaporizing, then only it will catch the flame, or it will produce a flame. Okay, then see next. Coal does not vaporize. Coal is a fossil fuel which is very hard, does not vaporize, so it doesn't produce any flame. And kerosene, it converts into the vapor, petrol converts into the vapor, and the wax converts into the vapors. That's why these all fuel produce the flame. It means it's very simple. Coal which do not vaporize, they will not produce a flame. They will burn, combustion will take place, but they will not produce a flame. And the fuel which vaporize, they that fuel only produce flame. Now next is, in a candle, wax first melts, and I'm telling you about the candle flame. Then in candle flame, wax, sorry, the candle wax vaporize. It first change into the liquid, then the liquid vaporize, and this vapors of the liquid, they converts into the flame, or they catch the fire and produce flame. And flame can be of different color depending upon the nature of the substance burned, and the availability of the oxygen. If oxygen is in sufficient amount, then the color of the flame will be blue and the temperature will be high. And if oxygen is not too much sufficient, then insufficient, we can say incomplete combustion will takes place, and the color will be yellowish. Okay. Okay, now see next. Material forming flame on burning. Now candle, we all know candle produce flame. Then magnesium also produce flame. Camphor also produce flame. Camphor means kapoor. And kerosene stove, yes, it kerosene also produce a flame. And charcoal, it will not produce a flame, right? Okay, now next, structure of flame. When we light a candle, then we observe that the flame is spindle shape. We all know the shape of the flame, and it have three different reasons depending on the amount of the air received. The maximum air is received by the outer layer, then in the middle less oxygen will be received, and in the center uh, no oxygen will be uh, reached. Then it depends on the amount of the oxygen. The outer layer which is getting full or the maximum amount of oxygen, that is called non-luminous zone. It is called non-luminous zone, or it is also called zone of complete combustion. And the second one, the middle layer, is called luminous zone. It is called region of incomplete combustion. Then the inside, it is a dark zone, having no oxygen is available in this zone. Now see, now I'm going to explain with the help of this diagram. You can see in the diagram there are three different regions: the outer one, then the middle one, and the inside. This is the outer, then this is middle one, and the this is the inner one. Now the outer region, the outer part, I can change the color. Okay, now see, the outer one is called outer zone of complete combustion, and the color of this flame will be blue. Color will be blue. And the second is called middle zone of partial combustion. partial combustion takes place, then the color will be yellow. Why this color is yellow? Because the shoots of the carbon are present in this region, and which appears, they glow, and this flame appears yellow. Then innermost zone, it is of unburned wax particles are there, and due to this have the dark color. This zone have the dark color. Okay, then we conclude that the hottest zone is the outer zone, this one. Then heat will be maximum in the outer zone, and it is blue in color. Then middle zone is the zone which gives the light, its color is yellow. And least hot is the middle one. Whenever we have to वार्म और किसी चीज़ को हमें अगर गर्म करना है, दैन अगर हम उसे इस जोन में रखते हैं, दैन it will become hot fast, है ना. and the middle zone is good for the light. then अगर कैंडल की बात करें तो कैंडल में जो आउटर जोन होती है, दैट इज, आप देख सकते हैं आउटर जोन जो है उसमें हल्का सा ब्लूइश दिख रहा है ना. तो ये जोन हॉटेस्ट जोन है. और ये जो पूरा रीजन यहाँ से यहाँ तक आपको नजर आ रहा है, दिस होल जोन इज द येलो कलर, एंड इट इज फॉर द लाइट, क्योंकि कैंडल हम यूज करते हैं लाइट के लिए. तो इसमें क्यों, क्योंकि इसमें जो मिडिल जोन होता है वो सबसे ज़्यादा बड़ा है. इट मीन्स ये लाइट ज़्यादा देगा in comparison to heat. Okay, and we can see in our kitchen, when the गैस स्टोव जो होते हैं हमारे जलते हैं, तो किचन में हम देखते हैं कि क्या हो रहा है. ओके, गैस स्टोव वगैरह हम जलाते हैं तो उसमें देखा होगा द कलर ऑफ द फ्लेम इज ब्लू. ब्लू कलर फ्लेम मीन्स it is giving the more heat. Now next is the outermost. Now see the comparison in between three zones: outermost, middle zone, and the innermost zone. Then the complete combustion of wax vapor takes place in the outer zone, right? Okay, here incomplete combustion, or we can say partial combustion takes place, and no combustion of the wax vapor in this. Here amount of oxygen is enough, surplus of supply of oxygen is there. In the middle one, sufficient oxygen is not available, and here no oxygen is available. Then next is a flame appears blue at this region because of the complete burning. Blue flame, and the color of the flame is yellow in this region, and here it is a grayish black, and it is a hottest zone. आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है which zone is the hottest zone, then the hottest zone is the which one, outer zone, and which is the zone of complete combustion. It is moderately hot zone, and this one is least hot zone. Okay, then come back again on the outer zone. Then it is the non-luminous zone. Non-luminous zone means which is not giving the light. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं बिल्कुल लाइट नहीं देती है, बट बहुत कम लाइट देती है. बट दिस जोन emits the heat due to the carbon particles that are not burned, and these carbon particles glow when they become hot. Okay, and this is a non-luminous zone. Third one is the, or the innermost zone is the non-luminous zone. Okay, okay. Then the first question to you, in how many part the candle flame is divided? In three part. Okay, which part is the hottest one, the hottest zone? Then the outer. Okay, and which part give the heat? Outer zone, it is responsible for the heat, and the middle zone is responsible for giving the light, it is called luminous zone. Outer is called non-luminous zone. Okay, now see, goldsmiths blow the outermost zone of the flame with the metallic blowpipe for melting the gold and silver. Why? You can see in the picture. This is a pipe. Through this pipe, they are blowing the air, and here it is a फ्लेम. और ये इसके हाथ में इसने जो भी पकड़ा हुआ है वो आपका यहाँ पे हो सकता है गोल्ड का पार्टिकल रहा होगा, यहाँ पे है शायद. अब ये क्या कर रहा है, इस फ्लेम को नीचे की तरफ इसकी तरफ बेंड कर रहा है. और कौन सा पार्ट कर रहा है, जो आउटर जोन है उसी में ये गोल्ड का पार्टिकल रखता है. गोल्ड का पार्टिकल ये है, आउटर जोन को इससे टच कराता है. उससे होता क्या है कि जो हीट है वो मैक्सिमम हीट इस पार्टिकल को, इस गोल्ड को, सॉरी जो भी ये गोल्ड का पीस इससे मिलती है, और ये सॉफ्ट हो जाता है, या फिर मेल्टिंग वाली प्रोसेस में शुरू हो जाती है. ओके, Then the simple answer we can give for that. Why? Because the outer zone is the hottest zone. Okay. Now next is now enough for today, and thanks for watching me.